So this is the float from the coolant tank inside the Volvo, and we had a check engine light that's on saying that we have a low coolant. So what happened, we added some distilled water because we spilled our coolant, our hose busted, and we added some distilled water, and the coolant level is all the way to the top, but the problem is the check engine light will not go away because it still says that we have low coolant. So we have this float that goes and measures the coolant level, and it's supposed to float.
And that's the float from the old coolant tank that we took off.
Yeah, so it's exact same inside our tank.
So dump it into the water.
So the first I want to show you guys this one. Hold on. So this is just distilled water. So if you drop it, it's supposed to float, right? But it's not. It's all the way at the bottom. Like if you can see,
yep,
it's right there at the bottom.
So it's not floating.
So it's not floating in a distilled water for some reason. So we take it out. So this is coolant.
Well,
This is just Arizona iced tea.
Arizona iced tea.
So regular Arizona iced tea. So we put it here, and it floats.
Yep.
So for some reason it floats in iced tea, and we also have, this is regular red coolant, 50/50. We drop it in here,
And it floats.
and it floats like it's supposed to, and it doesn't drop down like inside the water. So water alone, it sinks right away.
Yep,
So it's at the bottom. For
So-
some reason, if you add water into your coolant tank, it will not work, even though it's mixed 50/50. So we only added like a couple of gallons of water, and it looks like it's red and full, but the problem is it's diluted with distilled water, and it will not float, and it will turn your check engine light on because of that. It's crazy to think that, but that's
So
what
do
it
not
was.
add distilled water, huh?
Distilled water.
Distilled
Yeah.
water.
I mean, you could if you need to get somewhere. It's better than just regular water, but you might have a check engine light just because the float will not flow up, and you might get your check engine light
Yeah, that's
on.
pretty crazy how you would think just because you added some water, your floaty in your coolant tank level floating will not float. So that's why we have a check engine light, and we've been messing with it all day long, and we just figured out what's going on because we found the old
So again,
coolant
look,
tank.
sinks in here all the way to the bottom.
Yep.
Take it, put it in any other fluid. Iced tea
Yep, that's iced tea right there.
floats.
Sweet iced
You
tea.
take it to coolant.
And matter of fact, in coolant, when you drop it, it floats right back up so quickly, even compared to even the juice. Yeah, the juice, it works. Yeah, coolant works the
pretty
best.
good, but
When the water
goes all the way down.
stays in the bottom, so we have to drain our coolant and add new coolant, or at least add enough coolant that our floating will float to avoid check engine light. That is insane. Even though it looks like just a plastic piece.
Yeah, for some reason it will not.
It does
float.
have a magnet inside.
Well, that's for the sensor.
Yeah, that's for the sensor. So when the floaty on the bottom, it catches the sensor with the magnet, that's when your light comes on with low coolant. When the floaty is up and it floats on top of the tank, that's that means your level is nice and no lights will pop out. All right, hope you guys learned something new like me today. So we added just more coolant, and bam, nope, all the check engine is gone and the coolant light is gone. So yep, don't ever add water or mix with coolant. I mean, your check engine, your floating might not float, and you'll have a check engine light or coolant light. Yep. Hope that's a valuable lesson to all of us.